Finishing in third with 2 perfect games today, Dominic Barrett from England. And in fourth, Ahmad Muaz Kishore from Team Malaysia. Counter can we have plays 37 and 38 on for practice. Bonus once the legs are on for 37 and 38, they will be given 10 minutes to warm up.
Dengar. Orang panggil dia dapat dengar. Repet. Apa top kita pakai? Lupa mata Megalanes Sarawak. So, masa habis semua episode, semua barang okey. Kenapa beliau? Klaim ni.
Bowlers, you have 3 minutes left, 3 minutes to practice. Alright, bowlers, thank you very much. Bowlers, if you need to change the surface, please do it now. You are not allowed to do once the game has started. Counter is reset, lane 37 and 38. Right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big round of applause for your 4 finalists.
下面可以了，下面它看起来它有一个。
Travelers, it is set. We wish you all the best. Good luck and enjoy yourself.
我是什么？比你
要敲，不要敲，不可以敲，不要敲，不要有声音。第一排的毛衣。门弄好，等下我们去休息。等下你们还记得怎样排队出来吗？我们这3排的你们，还是有两个人还不在了哈，他还很死，他还那边就准备带了，这里可能得来，然后那边没得了。OK，没得走了，来了，就跟着我们跟着右手边的来。OK，大家有什么疑问吗？没有我们就。OK。
Where he won the Masters gold medal, so he's a force to reckon with in the coming years, I guess. Hopefully, since he's Malaysian.
Hopefully for you.
Yeah. And of course, we have the experience of Dominic Barrett, one of the best bowlers in the world. Ahmad Muaz, the world champion as well. So it is an interesting lineup
It's a
for
good
the
mix.
finals. Yeah.
A good mix. I mean, Dom, one of, I think, 9 ever to win Triple Crown. So yeah, he knows what he's doing. And then obviously Moaz, we've seen all over the world. How many medals does he have?
Oh, I have no idea. I lost count long time ago.
Moaz struggling a little bit with carry at the moment. Really struggling to get the tempo down, but let's see. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Akil and Dom is just going through the routines,
Freewheel.
getting the strikes. Ooh,
Oh,
that's gonna hurt him a bit.
gonna sting for sure.
He needs to write a report to me after this.
What's the fine for missing a spare?
Yeah, we need to put some fines in. They're missing too much.
I heard an interesting story about Rio is that at one stage he was practicing more than, or around 3,000 games in a year.
Practicing.
Practicing, only practice.
Wow.
Not league, not tournament. 3,000 games.
That's a lot.
Apparently now it's down to just over 2,000 for the year.
That's a lot. So no wonder he's
Yeah.
bowling in the finals.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
commitment.
yeah.
So for those young guys who want to know how to get good, that's one option.
Yeah, bowl. Keep bowling. this kid is going places.
What talent, huh?
Oh yes, he's pretty focused when it comes to bowling.
You know anything about the wrist guard he's wearing? First time I've seen two-hander with a wrist guard.
I don't know because he trains in Penang.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not too familiar with his game, but he's been doing really, really well. Well for Penang, even for the Sukma and stuff, that he's done pretty good.
Is there a rule that if you make the team, you have to relocate to KL? Or?
Well, to be in the national team, you have to be in centralized in KL at the moment, but we are looking at possibilities of having a decentralized where we used to have it. I think probably about 10 years back.
Okay.
Yeah, but it all comes down to funding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then Malaysia is it's big. So it's a bit costly to maintain different teams in different states.
Sure.
But ideally, we would love to have that. Yeah. And Dom's Dom.
So Dom today bowled 2 300s in the round of the finals before the step ladder. So he bowled the 9th and the 12th 300 of the tournament. And Muaz bowled the first 300 of the tournament, so they clearly could figure it out. I wonder, is this the same ball that Muaz was using for the 300? I guess so.
I guess so, yeah.
From what I watched today, the lanes looked like they hit a little bit earlier compared to the rest of the week. Don't know, maybe they were oiled earlier, they had more time to sit. Because when we arrived this morning, the machine had already run the lanes. So
Okay.
some earlier hookup.
Yeah, when they oil the lanes, it's always going to be tough. Reading, especially when they come out with people who knows how to bowl. In the finals, it's always going to break down much faster than
exactly.
qualifying.
And also everyone knows the scores will be high, so they chase it into their comfort zone faster. Chase it left.
Yeah.
Let's see if Akil can keep pace with Dom, or at least set the pace for Dom.
Yeah.
So again, just a reminder, the lowest score drops out after this game. So it's eliminated format until we're down to 2.
Let me try to get
So Ryu cleans up the 10 from there. So at fifth frame, Ryu has 89 pins total and Nawaz 57 for the strike riding. So they're lagging a bit behind Dom and Akil. Let's see. So Akil recently won some tournaments, like KL International
Yeah.
champion.
Yes, he did. I think the latest one was the Asian Juniors in Doha.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he won a couple of gold medals for the team. And then Moaz has been struggling quite a bit recently.
Okay.
I think he did well in the World Cup early in January, and then I think that's about it. But again, the depth of the Malaysian team is pretty deep. So.
I was about to say, struggling is a relative term if you're talking about Malaysia, for sure. Compared to what? For sure. No, you guys have been doing a good job lately, for sure.
Yeah, the team is really on a roll. I would say the Malaysian team is really doing well.
Dom and I were actually talking yesterday, maybe at lunch or dinner, I don't know, when we first started bowling against the Malaysians. I mean, whatever, 2006, I think in the Commonwealth Games were in KL
In the Commonwealth Championships.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was about 06, 07, something like that.
I can't remember exactly when I was there, but it was all like shot makers, low rev rate,
Right.
Adrian Ang,
Okay.
those, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
Zul. So, and now you see everyone's right under the ball, hitting the grips out of them, which is quite cool. Big job the last 10 years.
Yeah, I think this changes goes with the culture. Yeah, and then the kids, they just want to hook the ball off the lanes.
Yeah. And then also we were discussing, like, if you look at how strong teams are getting, obviously spending a lot of time in the gym, but that's a trend in most sports, right? All professional sports. People are getting stronger in most sports, hitting the ball further.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say. So I killed the first 2 miss out of him and Dom. So in 6th frame.
Moaz is still struggling with trying to find the right right line to the pockets.
Right angle,
Yeah.
yeah. 5 on that one. We didn't see the ball hit the pins, unfortunately, on our screen.
Last man standing format is also a nerve-wracking one because you really need to keep it up there. I think every shot.
Yeah, it's quite easy to lose touch with the rest of the pair. A couple of bad frames like Nawaz has had, it's very easy to just fall behind, dig a hole early, you're in trouble.
Yep. Let's see what we have here. So far they have 12 perfect games in this championship.
Jackson was joking he wanted to break Fung's record for 20.
Yes, yes. The All-Star I think had 20 or something
20,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Well, today we could have had a bunch in that round. There was a lot of times where people had the front 7, 8, 9. There could have been at least 8 300s this morning. Crazy.
yeah.
Pretty interesting bowling, Ali. Like, it seems quite... The pattern was very fair this week. I really enjoyed actually what they put out. You know, the women had a chance for a while. Two-handers had a chance. You can see on the show. We have thumb in. Dom's a bit more of a traditional player. We have lefties. Some
Right.
urethane, some reactive. I
So
thought it was
mixture,
really
yeah.
fair. Yeah, really, really good.
Yeah, when you have a good mixture, then it at least makes it a little more playable.
Exactly. Those that could figure out the correct angle through the pins, like we were saying, they could strike. Let's see if Dom can keep it going. Front 7 here for strikes. Looks okay.
Oh, that opens up a bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, he's got a bit of a gap to more, so I'm sure he's not too concerned.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at the under 13 goals. The champion had 211 average, so that's pretty
That's pretty impressive, yeah.
pretty impressive for under 13 category. So yeah, scores are high.
So shout out for Ethan Ling from Hong Kong, came third in the under 13 boys.
Yeah,
215 average.
215. Yeah.
He did pretty good at the Hong Kong U10 2 cup. Oh, Dom made that score with U10. Yeah. We got the under 17, I guess.
Yeah, the next one is under
Under
14 to
sorry.
16.
Yeah.
14 to 16. That's a 250 average in the boys' side. So that's
all you
big.
need to know.
Yep. That's big. And then where's our under 19 is 243. Yeah, that's not too high comparing to the
Yeah.
other boys. But yeah, needing a 250, 260 to win.
The one that intrigued me was the age 20 to 22. The scores in the boys section was, well, are they still called boys at that stage? Young men section?
Young men section, yeah.
262.3 to lead that Megat. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of strike.
But you have to be really consistent to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, carry or not, you know.
Exactly. So Ryu seems to have figured out the entry angle for his purple hammer on the left. Let's see if Nawaz can give him a little bit of pressure the last 3 frames, but right now not looking too good for Nawaz.
Moaz needs a lot of strikes.
Yeah. Akil cleans up the spare. So what, Akil max 269, I guess? Is that
Yeah.
right? Sorry, the scoreboard's a little bit strange on our side, yeah. Dom max 278. And then it's between Ryu and Moaz. He's going to need help from Ryu for sure. He's
Yeah.
to miss to have a chance.
Yeah, Moaz needs a lot of help, so that's going to be not easy. Oops, we just lost the scores.
Scoreboard's gone. Let's stone 9 for Dom. I don't think it'll phase him too much. It's pretty safe.
Yeah, Dom and Akil, I think they're pretty much looking at what's next in the next game.
Yeah. So. Dom won this event. Which year was that? When Dom won this?
Ooh, I can't remember.
3 years ago, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that, 2 years ago?
He's been here for, I think he's been here for quite a number of the events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there was a break where Daria came and then he came
Yeah.
again and then this
Yeah.
year again. So it must have been 2 years ago he won.
Yeah, it's always fun to come to Sarawak. So
Yeah. It's my first time here actually, and I'll definitely be back. I really loved it. It was good.
well, you'll be back next year for the World Youth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So it'll be this center. They'll be hosting the 2026 IBF World Youth Championships. So everybody around the world, come by.
Come to Kuching.
Yep.
You'll definitely be looked after. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Food's good.
Food is great.
Yep. So yeah, it looks like a done deal for Moaz.
Yeah, he's got a 30-point deficit, right? Going
Yeah.
into the 10th. So,
So yeah, one of the interesting things about this championship is that they have a joker squad. So that's an interesting thing that they added where you can exchange one score, right? The lowest score, you get the ball like a Desperado game,
exactly.
and then you replace the lowest score of your squad.
I think it's a good idea for proprietors to try, even in like the European tournaments where they have the one Desperado.
Right?
They should do one Joker a day.
A day, yeah, to
So-
replace one of the scores.
Yeah, so let's say you bowl 3 times in the day. Your highest block, you can replace the lowest game from that block in the Joker.
Right.
I think it would be a great idea. And it'll also probably cut down the number of Desperado entries.
Yeah, it does, and I think it's crazy because the number of people bowling the joker squad is
Great.
it's a lot of them.
What did they have? Almost 200 was the first day, wasn't it? Something
Yeah,
like that?
something like that. Yeah.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
I think it's very interesting. You could bowl 140 game 1. And
Yeah.
it doesn't even affect you. If you go 250, 250, 250.
Yeah, you-
Joker, you bowl 230. That's your score for the day.
Yeah, yeah. They really, that joker is really important.
Yeah. My mom actually messaged me. She goes, "This tournament is too confusing." So I go, "Don't worry about it. Just pretend there's 5 games. You count your best 4."
Yeah, that's the
basically
best way to say it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the first time when we had that, I remember Shafiq Ridwan
Yeah.
was commenting that, he was like third in the squad. So he bowled third in the squad. So he was like, oh, I'm safe. So I didn't want to bowl the joker squad. So when they finished the day and after the joker squad, he was out of the cut.
No way. That's a big jump.
Yeah, but it was third on the squad. So,
Yeah.
so it wasn't third overall.
Overall,
yeah.
overall, yeah.
But when the joker squad came out and he goes like, he's not even in the cut. He goes like, oh, no, we had to replace that last game. So yeah, that's an interesting thing that they added into this tournament, I think.
I really
Make a
enjoyed it,
lot of
actually.
interesting,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I've bowled tournaments before where you can, let's say you need two 6-game blocks or three 3-game blocks or whatever. They let you replace an entire block.
Oh, okay.
So, for example, they did it 1 year in Qatar. You bowled 6-6, and then if you wanted to, you could bowl another 6 and replace one of your 6.
One of the six. Oh, okay. So that's the best one. Sort of.
Yeah, like a
Squad.
squad desperate.
Oh, okay.
And the same in Saudi when I won in 2015, you could bowl a bonus squad which replaced your lowest squad
Oh, okay.
if you needed it. But I actually think this is a really cool idea of the Joker.
Yeah, this forces everyone to, with a low game at
Yeah.
least, to consider,
Yeah, Been a little bit quiet about the scores, but it's because it's pretty much foregone conclusion. Moaz will not move on, so the next 3 will play. The next game will be the 3 of Akil, Barrett, and Ryan. So we'll see who advances to the finals.
Akil finishes with a 247.
Tom can strike out for 247. Ryu, if he strikes, is 249. Is that correct? So
Yeah, it looks, yep.
the score is really close to the 3 of them.
So yeah, Dom says 250 to
250.
make the cut. Yeah, pretty
Correct.
on the dot.
Yeah, excuse me, Dom can get to 250. So.
Ooh, no. Yeah, so he's done.
good to see the guys that have known each other for a long time. They can laugh at the ball return when it's
Yeah.
when it's over.
Yeah, they've been bowling long enough. Well, Moas will be heading to the Samho Cup after this.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So a couple of our guys are going there with Fake, Moas, and Hakim. The guys are going. Jane is already in Japan. Yeah, the team's having a pretty busy schedule going into the World Championships and the SEA Games preparation. So we have our Southeast Asian Games coming in December.
December, okay.
Yeah. And of course, the Hong Kong one will be the first stop for the World Championships.
It's fun. I mean, obviously, there's fewer tournaments nowadays on the calendar. It becomes quite difficult to prepare for World Championships.
Yeah.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, we're missing
big
like
games, big bowling.
some of the European tournaments.
On
big
to the
ones.
next round. The next game. Akil, Dominic Barrett, and Ryo Fukumitsu. Everyone, let's give a big round of applause to Ahmad Muaz.
Should we just leave him here in Sarawak?
Yeah.
Second game will be played on the same pair of lanes, 37 and
Just
38.
blank out his name. Oh, that's
Bowlers, you are down to the last three. Your aim is to make it to the last two, where we will move to the center lanes, the main event lanes. Alright, bowlers, whenever you are ready, all the best, good luck.
It's me and
See
Francois
you
over
in the
here.
center.
In case you guys don't know who we are, but this is what we look like.
Alright, so the same format, 3 people, 1 game, 2 advance, and then they will move over to the TV pair for the final. We don't need to worry about handicaps or anything
Nope.
for the finals. There's
Finals
no
is
ladies.
scratch.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll have Dominic Barrett, Muhammad Akil, and Ryo Fukumitsu going for the last man standing. The next match, we'll see who gets knocked out, and the last 2 will move to the competition pair.
Interesting to see if Ryo's, or how do you say his name, Ryo or
Ryo,
Ryo?
Ryo,
I think Ryo, right? I'm not sure. How his ball reaction will change, staying on the same lane. He's the only one using urethane on the pair, so it'll be interesting to see if it gets better or worse for him compared to Dom and Akil. Yeah, so far, the format for the week for qualifying, you would bowl 2 games on a pair, and then you would move 10 lanes to your left or right. So everyone has experience bowling more than one game on the pair, so I'm sure they have a strategy for that.
that'd be good.
So Mara, maybe you can explain to us a little bit like how the state structure works.
For Malaysia?
For sure. I'm
Well,
interested in it, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Well, for our Malaysia, because we have 14 states, so the government funds the state programs through the SUKMA, our Malaysian Games.
Yep.
So that's their KPI tournament where the states are mainly focused on that. And for the national body, the federation, we look at SUKMA as our talent identification, so to speak. That's an under 21 event. And that's where we get our national team from. We also have our national junior circuit where all the states compete moving through the states. So we have, I think, like at this point of time, each leg has 900 bowlers, and that's under 18. So we have quite a good, healthy number of
It's a lot of
bowlers bowling. I think that's where we are.
Okay. It's pretty impressive. So the SUKMA is like what in China they would call the national games.
The
right?
national
It's
games, yes,
like
correct.
Malaysian Olympics, basically, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, all sports.
Correct.
Okay.
And but ours is there's an age base.
Yeah.
So we are under 21.
Okay.
Yeah, whereas I think Indonesia and I think China there's no age limit.
No.
right?
Yeah,
okay.
it's anything. Yeah.
Yeah, Indonesia is a big one as well. They have
Yeah.
their pond games.
Okay.
Where I know if you win a gold medal, you win a house.
What? Really?
Yeah. Ryan has been telling us, and my guys were like, we need to move to Indonesia. Yeah.
Relocate.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting to know that different countries have their different events. Thank you.
All right.
So yeah, the games have started and the strikes are continuing.
I kill with a double to start. Dom about to go for his second frame, and then Ryo with spare 8. First frame, second frame. So it seems Dom's still in the same ball. He's hooking it a little bit more than he wants to. Probably forced in a little bit by Miraz and Akil. And you can see, so what's been happening so far this week is when the right-handers create too much angle through the front of the lane, the pin carry got pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
So it was so easy to flat 10, ring 10. It was difficult to control the distance with angle when you create a lot of angle.
To the angles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be that far left, but you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. Well, the most important is to get the ball in the pocket first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anything else is secondary. You should always tell the bowlers, what's a good shot? A good shot is getting the ball in the pocket,
Good
not a
shots.
strike.
Good shot's the one that says X.
Well, yeah. Well, you can't control how the pin falls.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Today I actually had a moment with Tony, guy from Hong Kong, trying to create good ball motion, and he had a different plan. I was like, okay, let's try it. And it looked like it was never supposed to strike. And then it just struck every shot. The ball deflecting everywhere, the pins bouncing all over the place. Pretty funny. I was waiting for him to 5-7 and he never did.
But that's the fun about bowling,
Yeah,
You don't know what's the right shot.
that's true.
Yeah.
There's a lot of variables, exactly. So I killed off to a quick start there. Front 3 for him. So he's already got a 10 and 20 lead. Ryo unfortunately missed the spare in the second frame. Let's see what he gets actually. Nearly flat
Let's
seven.
trip that 7.
He's got an interesting start, Ryo. He doesn't spend much time on the approach. Sets up and goes. So I like that a lot. Sometimes people spend too much time on the approach. Also, if you watch Tom, sets up,
Yeah, it's
loosens
pretty,
up,
pretty
goes.
quick, yeah.
Just gets on with it.
I think the longer, it's a debate though. Some coaches wants the bowlers to take their time on the lanes, get focused, get ready, get in 3 deep breaths, stuff like
Yep.
that before they go for their shots. Whereas some things like the longer I stand there, sweat comes in, get tense, and I squeeze the ball more.
Sure.
Right? Yeah, so
What does Randy Peterson always say? I'm sure he's quoting someone else, but paralysis by overanalysis.
yeah.
So the longer you spend on the approach, the more chance to get tight, to overthink,
Yeah.
just get up
Well,
and get on.
I'm the type that I would prefer a faster
Yeah,
do the thinking before you step on the
Exactly.
approach. Yeah. Get your strategy down and just go and get the job done. So yeah, we've seen a lot of young bowlers now spending a lot of time on the lanes. When I was running the World Youth in Korea, last 2 years, 24, in Korea, we had a bowler going 27, 28 seconds. And
the limit.
yeah, and the thing is, he did not go over the 30 seconds, but he is at a very, very tight timing. Yeah.
I don't know, when I bowl tour, someone will say something to you if you take that long.
Yeah, but it's within the rules, though.
Yeah, I know. But they'll still tell you.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people came to me, but I keep telling them that he's still within the rules. So you can't do much when he's still within the rules.
I think it's. I mean, I think people get more annoyed with slow bowling if it's compounded by multiple actions. So if you're never ready for your shot,
Yes.
and you take long on the approach, and you go for a walk between every shot.
And that would be definitely annoying.
But if you start your pre-shot routine, you're ready when it's your turn to stand up, you understand lane etiquette, probably they'll leave you alone.
Not on a high pressure tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, the World Championships, World Youth,
Yeah.
they are gonna.
They'll point it out.
Yeah, they'll point it out. Yeah. So the scores are still very close. Akil with a 9 spare after 4 frames. Dominic has a 9 spare after 4 frames. Rio has an 8 open after 4 frames. But the rest are all strikes. So we still have a game in hand.
We've got 279 max for Kill, 280 max for Dom, and a
Yep.
267 max for Ryo.
Yeah.
If we're saying your name wrong, we apologize. Rio, Ryo, one of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, this kid is he's going places, and he's not yet in the national setup yet though.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
he's not. He's still with the Penang State.
Okay.
So, but of course, he's been one of the bowlers that we've been
Keeping
looking
an eye
out.
on.
Yeah, we've been keeping an eye out on him.
So how can you make the junior? When you say not the national side, you mean the like men, the open or whatever? He's in the
He's
junior
not.
team,
He's
right?
not in the junior team yet.
Oh,
Yeah, he's with the state team.
wow.
So he's not even in our national setup.
So he just made it for the Asian juniors.
Just the Asian juniors because we did not have enough under 18s in the national squad.
Okay.
So we had to invite a couple of
Yeah.
better bowlers from outside.
I
Yeah.
understand.
But I think, like I said, I've been telling a lot of people that, being Malaysia in this sense in the youth side, we are blessed that we have a really big pool out there.
Yeah, big
You know,
athletes,
you
for
can
sure.
you can just handpick someone and come and deliver.
Yeah.
You know, so these are the guys that delivers for us.
I think I was talking to Phil maybe second or third day we were here. I said at any point there's probably, let's say 15 to 20 men in Malaysia that could go bowl at the World Championship. They're pretty ready to go bowl
Yeah.
at a World Championship.
I would agree to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive actually.
But of course, when you, that's the hard part for us. A good headache,
How do you
so to
choose
speak.
them?
How
Yeah,
do you choose
exactly.
how do you choose the six to go to
Correct.
the World Championships? Yeah. So it's always been a big question mark on how we select the team,
For sure.
and performance and tournaments are the ones that we really look at. Yeah. I mean, a kid like this, he's 18 and he's holding his ground against
He looks pretty ready.
Dominic,
Yeah.
Rio, and of course Moaz. You know, these are season
True.
champions,
True.
and he's holding his spot.
By the way, I wanted to mention this bowling alley. It's probably top 3 one of my favorite bowling alleys I've ever been to. It's really cool.
This is a really nice one.
Really nice. Architecture is amazing. Very cool. The two brothers look after you.
Yeah, apart from the hospitality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just the actual venue is very, very cool as well to
Yeah.
come see. Purpose built.
yes. Well, it's built by bowlers.
Yeah, exactly. 4 bowlers. I mean, 5 bowlers, 4 bowlers.
There's a 5-7 you're waiting for.
Two.
For Tony.
210. He spared it in the first match. Did Ray? Oh, he had a 7-10. Right, I thought he just left a 7. Okay.
Oh, it's split.
Dom's got to make this probably.
Yeah.
Keep himself in touch. Okay. So what we got here? So right now Dom has a 2-pin lead over Ryu with 4 frames to go. That's pretty close there.
Yeah.
Akil's about 20 up on them. If you had to add up.
Akil is cruising with his
Yeah, he's
shots.
cruising. Still 279 max. What's Dom's in the 230s there?
Yeah, it's a matter of time before this kid gets into our national side.
You're not supposed to say that, Mara.
What are you doing, Mara?
Object.
Yeah. You better watch this kid carefully, eh?
Pretty sweet there. Might have to buy some wrist guards for my 2 hands.
Yeah, start a new trend.
New trend.
Yep, that's the way you do. We get some work done.
Right up here in the 7th frame. Let's see. Get the 7 standing. So if Dom strikes here, he would more than likely have a lead going into the 9th frame. Let's see.
Yeah.
So Ryu with the spare, the strike out Dom would win by 3-ish.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very tight.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
By the way, to the people watching, Mara has the comments open on the live stream if you want to ask him any questions.
That's Francois.
No, ask Mara.
Yeah, what does Mara know about bowling? I'll probably have the whole Malaysian team asking me questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many coaches do you have at a national level? Like
We have five.
Five,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So 3 with the main team, which we call the podium squad.
Yeah.
And we have 2 with the youth team.
Okay.
So ZD and Alex is with the youth.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah, 5. Not enough, but
I was gonna say I always feel bad for like the Malaysian Open. There's like 1 million athletes bowling that they have to look after. It's pretty crazy.
yeah. Every time we go to a championship, we keep telling our ministry that, Singapore sends an army of coaches.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, little shake of hips. Nice.
He got it.
He's got another strike. He's pretty much guaranteed, right? One more or a mark in the ninth
Well,
frame.
A mark would probably guarantee him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this kid's game. Right.
The Japanese youths
Yeah.
have really good shots.
I was about to
I
bring
mean,
it
yeah.
up. Yeah.
You don't see them much coming out, but when they come out,
The Asian youth, they did really,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
really well. They also have a nice, I don't know what you call it, team culture, team spirit, whatever. The way that
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
always together. Very nice.
I always like to see the Japanese bowl.
Yeah.
They're very disciplined. The Koreans are the same, very loud.
True.
Yeah.
Shot there from Don. Unless something crazy happens,
Yeah.
Don will advance. It seems.
Well, 2 frames.
Yeah, anything can happen, obviously. But
He has a lead, so that should be okay. Someone just waved. Hi.
I wonder if Ray should have tried different strategy game too. Remember what I was saying after game
Yeah,
one?
yeah. Game 1, you were saying that.
If it was going to mess himself up, but when you're the only lefty, I guess you don't expect it to change that fast. But he definitely had a carry problem
Yeah.
this game.
But that's sometimes when the decisions you make is going to be really hard, especially when it looked good.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not the best, and you don't want to make too big of a change
exactly.
and get into trouble early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to dance with the one you brought to the dance, right?
Yeah.
But especially, I mean, you had a turkey there in the middle, frame 3, 4, 5, so
Yeah.
probably thought he was close.
Yeah, so it's always easy for us to say, you should have done that, you should have done this, you should have changed the ball.
He seemed to loft that one just a
A
little.
little bit, yeah. A little
Went
bit
through
more
the
like.
pins better. Spare here for a kill is pretty safe.
Yep.
What we didn't need 5 pins, 7 pins in the team total.
Yeah, that should seal it for him. So it's between Dom and Rio. Well, Dom could seal it with this frame, pretty much, I think.
Yeah, put a bit of daylight between him and Ryan.
Yeah. But yeah, I think for Rio, he strikes out, he gets what, 215, 213?
213, 223 is it? I don't know.
223?
The scoring is
Yeah,
strange. We can't really
because
see it properly.
they're using just the Excel. So it's a little bit tough for us to read that part. They don't have it on this one.
Oh, maybe Dom's first messenger of the week. He gave us the Barrett wave
Yeah, Dom was telling me that, he didn't have a 300 all season.
all season.
Yeah, and this is the first 2 he has in the finals.
Yep.
Yeah. Dom's always fun to talk with.
Yeah. He says it as it is, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Even when it's about himself, he doesn't.
Yeah.
It's the British way, I guess. Self-praise, self-defecation. That's how
Yeah.
we roll.
Yeah. So Akil is just gonna go through the motions, prepare for the next game. But they will be bowling in a different pair of lanes, so what they learn here is not going to be much of a help
No, exactly.
going into the championship lanes.
Where they're going to be 29 and 30, I guess, for the
Yeah, I
final,
guess.
right? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah.
Ryu just kind of getting out the way, it seems.
Ryder's not giving up.
What's his max? 203 right now, it seems?
Yeah.
According to that. So Dom just needs 8 to advance, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, we apologize a little bit. For this round, we only had side view cameras, so there wasn't much we could talk about.
Yeah, because our cameras were actually
Yeah.
pointing in the middle.
Exactly. Everything's set up for the final, to be behind the final pair.
Dom just has to mark. I think because Rio needs. Well, Rio could go to 13, so probably a mark. Dominic needs a mark at least. I think. 32, yeah. Pressure setting in for Rio.
He needs a double. In the 10th, I mean, he's double already, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Pretty much has to strike out.
Exactly. What's the next big event in KL?
Well, we are having the Seniors Masters next week, so Sunway is hosting that for the seniors, and that's a pretty big one. I think there's like 200 seniors coming to compete.
Really?
So that's a big one in the senior sense. In terms of tournament, I think the next one will be the All-Star. Yeah, so that's the biggest youth tournament in Asia, I think.
Right.
Yeah, you're looking at about almost 1,000 bowlers coming in. Squads are full. Yeah, that's another insane tournament that you just see so much talent. Yeah. Singapore comes down, bus loads. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting to see as well. We are having our nationals end of the month. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So that's.
Is that part of your selection criteria for World Champs? Or?
No. The World Champ team is already selected.
Okay.
The SEA Games is done deal.
Okay.
That's just fighting for glory.
Do we get a leak of your men's team? for World
Well,
Champs?
it's going to be an interesting lineup actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're announcing it, I think, next week, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be, but it's going to be a lot of surprises.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a two-hander with a wrist guard in it.
No. I don't recall that though. But look at the performance now, maybe we should consider that, right?
Reconsider.
We have to reconsider that.
The best mark, strike.
That seals it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Akil, the 18-year-old, against the seasoned Dominic as the last man standing.
Let's see if Dom wins his second Sarawak International Open or if Akil can clinch his first. Pretty interesting match, I think.
Yeah. Looking at the future of the sport for Malaysia.
One of the gatekeepers.
Yeah. I always love Dom. Dom is always a nice professional that, always has time to talk.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I first started traveling to Europe, him and Stewie, Oscu, Martin, they were the first ones to really, I don't want to use the term take me under their wing, but to help guide me a little bit, teach me about bowling. So it was really cool.
Yeah, Dom's a nice guy. Ooh.
That's a good sign for him because he's been struggling a little bit with the flat 10 this week.
Yeah.
So if his ball's creating that much angle and stuff like that, I don't think that'll bother him too much.
Well, he's made it through the next round.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So that's all that counts.
For sure.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we're going
Semi-final is done. Can we all have a big
break?
and an applause for Ryo Fukumitsu from Japan.
before they bowl the final match. We have some VIPs coming in.
Two bowlers moving on to the center stage. We have Dominic Barrett from England
So we'll see you guys in about 15
and
minutes.
Mohammad
Yeah.
Abdul from
From that.
SIOTBC tonight. We would like to invite everyone
I like the height of the
all around in 21 and 22.
Stadium feel.
As
Whole
stadium
bowling
young
is stadium
bowlers,
feel. Yeah, exactly.
we would like to invite them all up to the seats that are placed on the lanes. Tim Wilayah, would you like to go up to have a seat? Yes, Hong Kong, yeah.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Pitching for Muhammad Akil. Muhammad Akil. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Bonus. Can we have all the winners of subdivision? All the winners, the top 3 of subdivision, please proceed to lane 9 and lane 10. All the winners in subdivision for under 13 girls, boys, 1416 girls and boys, 1719 girls and boys, 2022 girls and boys. The top 3 winner, a senior women and men, and 3DU division, classified Masters Division. Kindly report to lane 9 and 10 now. The top 3 winners. Can we have all the winners in the subdivision category? Please report to lane 9 and lane 10 now. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing the arrival of young performer, Senator Dato Ahmad bin Dato Sri Haji Ibrahim, member of Parliament of Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem Negaraku and state anthem Ibu Pertiwiku. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. And now let's enjoy the performance by Lady Dream Machine. distinguished guests, sponsors, participants, press media, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the step at the finals of the Sarawak International Open Bowling Championship 2025. We would like to introduce our distinguished guest this evening, the Member of Parliament of Malaysia, Yang Terhormat, Senator Dato' Ahmad bin Dato' Sri Haji Ibrahim. The acting CEO of Sarawak Sports Corporation and Director of Sarawak State Sports Council, Yang Berusaha Tuan Khairul Nizam bin Moshidi. The President of Malaysian Tampin Bowling Congress, Yang Berbahagia Dato' Muhammad Najib Abdullah. Representing Director Ministry of Youth and Sports Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Encik Awangku Adi Azwan bin Awangku Bong Hassan. The Deputy President of Malaysian Tampin Bowling Congress and also the President of Amateur Bowling Tampin Association of Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Mr. Sunny C. Pong Heng. The Deputy President of Amateur Bowling Tampin Association of Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Tuan Haji Saiful Bahri Shukri. The CEO of International Bowling Federation, Yang Berusaha Mr. Mike Seymour. And now we would like to invite the President of Amateur Bowling Tampin Association of Sarawak, Yang Berusaha Encik Sunny C. Pong Heng, to give an appreciation speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, members of the media, very warm welcome to Megalanes Sarawak for the Sarawak International Bowling Tampin Bowling Championships. Among our distinguished guests is YB Senator Dato' Ahmad. YB Senator Dato' Ahmad is a man instrumental in supporting our youth school program. Thank you, Dato' Ahmad. Of course, Abbas bowling in Sarawak will not be what it is without the support of the Sarawak State Corporation. And on that, we acknowledge the presence of Tuan Khairul Nizam, the acting CEO. Sarawak is a small country. We need big brother. And our big brother is the Malaysian Tampin Bowling Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand to our president, Dato' Muhammad Najib Abdullah. The government of Sarawak has been behind us since Abbas was formed in 1988. And on that score, we give our thanks to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Sarawak, and the presence of Encik Awangku Adi Aswan, representing the Director of the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Abbas is fortunate to have so many dedicated officials, and with us tonight we have Haji Shaiful Bari Shukri, the silent force behind Abbas, our Deputy President. And when we go into the international stage, the International Bowling Federation is our biggest brother. And in person, the CEO, Mr. Michael Simo. Welcome back to Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, I acknowledge the other key members of the Abbas Committee. We have our Vice President, Robert Lu. Our Secretary General, Caroline Chien. Jackie Ting. Our coaches, Angelo, Daniel Tan, Uzair, and many more. And there are many more, ladies and gentlemen, whom I'm not able to name. To all of you, thank you so much. As for the players, from Sarawak, we are proud to introduce Gillian Lim, the PWBA Rookie of the Year. And also Noor Hazira, the PWBA Queen's Second Runner-Up. Ladies and gentlemen, also a special mention to the Secretary General of the Japan Bowling Congress, my good friend Tomokazu-san. I am so pleased that so many countries and so many of you are here. From Penang, Adrian Charles Dragon, team manager and coach. Of course, Team Malaysia, led by Gerald Samuel and Alex Liu. From India, Pavev. From Thailand, Sawadee Cup, Eng Chat Siri. Francois from Hong Kong. John Fu from Taiwan. Singapore Sports School, Michelle Lee and Clara Lau. Agape Singapore, David Wong and Marcus Leong. Bowling is Science, Sandra Sageran and Marcus Tang. Temasek Poly, Sheena Wang, Yap Kok Wee and Yap Siok Kin. Bayer Bowling, Tan Eugene and Go Fu Kien. Trinity Academy, Kenneth Ong. Sonic Bowl, No Muhammad Sherman. Visionary Bowl, Chiam Yu Kun. From United Kingdom, Dominic Barat. From Bangladesh, Said Muhammad Khalid. From Vietnam, Nguyen Phuc Giadong. And Australia, Jordan Budbin. Ladies and gentlemen, this Sarawak International Open is the biggest and the most successful. I can say that from the bottom of my heart. And you have all made it possible. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sanjisi. And now it's our honor to invite Yang Berhormat Senator Dato' Ahmad bin Dato' Sri Haji Ibrahim, the Member of Parliament of Malaysia, to present a speech.
Thank you very much. It was nice seeing you again. Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani segulai sejalai. Pergi ke bandar membeli kain. Singgah sebentar di kota Semarahan. Atlet dan penonton datang seiring, meraihkan sukan penuh kesepakatan. To fellow Malaysian, allow me to speak in English kerana kita banyak orang dari luar ya hari ini. Terima kasih. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to be here this afternoon at the closing ceremony of the Sarawak International Open 10-Pin Bowling Championship 2025. On behalf of the organizer, Mr. Sani and gang, I would like, first of all, to extend my warmest greetings and appreciation to all our distinguished guests, especially our friends from abroad, for being here today to celebrate the conclusion of this exciting championship. Allow me to acknowledge the presence of Tuan Hairul Nizam bin Moshidi, Acting CEO of Sarawak Sports Corporation and Director of Majlis Sukan Negeri Sarawak. Yang berbahagia, mantan Senator rakan saya, Datuk Muhammad Najib Abdullah, President of the Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress. Encik Awangku Adi Azwan bin Awangku Bol Hassan, representing the Ministry of Youth and Sports. My big brother, Encik Sani C, Deputy President of NTBC and President of Sarawak Amateur Bowling 10-Pin. Jangan lupa juga kakanda saya, Haji Saiful Bahari Shukri, Deputy President of Abbas, and of course Mr. Michael Seymour, You're not wearing shorts today, that's why I didn't recognize you earlier. It's nice to see you again. And please make Sarawak your home, not Bali. Yeah? CEO of International Bowling Federation. Nice to see you again, my friend. Thank you all for your strong support and dedication to the sport of bowling. Over the past week, we have witnessed world-class competition, remarkable talent, and the true sportsmanship displayed by bowlers from many countries and teams. This event has once again positioned Sarawak not only as a sporting hub, but also as a destination that blends tourism, sports, and culture. Beyond the bowling lanes, our visitors have experienced Sarawak's diverse, unique hospitality, culture, and warmth of our people. Please help us spread the word. I would like to place on record my sincere appreciation to the Amateur Bowling 10-Pin Association of Malaysia, of Sarawak, the Malaysian 10-Pin Bowling Congress, Sarawak Sports Corporation, Sarawak Sports Council, and the many officials, coaches, and volunteers. Not to forget the parents and guardians, who are here to attend to and support the young athletes. Your hard work has made the championship not only possible, but also truly memorable. To all athletes, coaches, and officials, if you are returning home with medals, congratulations. And if you are returning home without medals, know that your efforts, presence, and determination have made this tournament very, very meaningful. Sarawak now looks forward to welcoming you again next year for the IBF World Youth Bowling Championship 2026, which will also be hosted right here in Kuching at the very venue you are in. Finally, I wish all participants a safe journey home. Carry with you not just the memories of the championship, but also the spirit of friendship and unity that sports such as this bring to all of us. Dengan lafaz Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I now declare this event officially closed. Thank you, and may you all have a safe journey home and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia dan Berhormat Senator Dato' Ahmad. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the last man standing of the Sarawak International Open Bowling Championship. Coming in from lane 1, from Malaysia, Muhammad Akil bin Faizal. Here we are, Muhammad Akil bin Faisal, Malaysia. And coming in from the right, from lane 42, Dominic Barrett from England. Congratulations, bowlers. And now let's see who will be the last man standing. Is either Muhammad Akil or Dominic Barrett? And the format of play, it will be the bowlers will bowl one game roll off, and the bowler with the highest score will be declared as champion. The second highest score bowler will be placed second position in the overall standing.
Francois Loh from Hong Kong.
Hello everybody, good to be back.
Yes. So this is the finals of the Sarawak International Open. We have a very interesting match between Dominic Barrett from UK and Muhammad Akil from Malaysia, who is just an 18-year-old kid coming into the game. Yeah.
Yeah, a little wrap up from the previous round. We had Muaz struggling a little bit for carry. Big split, I think it was a 10 frame.
10 frame, yeah.
But yeah, he had pretty good control of the pocket. It's been a theme for the week. And then we had Ryu from Japan.
Yes, from Japan, who struggled as well in the second game.
Second game, yeah.
Going into the last man standing. And so this is the last two men standing. And they are practicing now, they're warming up for their shots. So Dominic had a pretty good look as well, but I think Akil is the one that has been pretty solid in the last two games.
From what I've seen, I likes to start a little bit further left. Let's see if Dom has a strategy to counter or stay a little bit forward, maybe change the lane a little bit for him to make the strategy not as good. Let's see, Dom's been around, he's pretty smart. I think he's one of the smartest bowlers I've ever seen, so maybe he has a way to change it just enough to make Akil think or be not comfortable.
Yeah. Well, Akil is coming off here as well. He did well for Malaysia in the Asian Juniors. His first call up to the national amateur setup, as we did not have enough bowlers in the under 18. So he was called up from the state level. And he did well, I think, winning 3 goals.
3?
Yeah. He took the Masters gold. So that was a pretty impressive debut, I would say, for even a Malaysian team.
For sure. He's got almost the perfect build and body type for two-hander. The long arms, long limbs, flexible wrist, and he seems to be strong enough. You know, he's explosive enough to. I'm sure as he gets older, he'll fill out a little bit. But I think the trend with the two-handers, the ratio seems to be a bit of a easier to get under the boat. Let's see, I'm seeing Dom seems to be throwing purple. I don't know if he should spare it, but he threw the purple. Let's see if it changes the lane. Is that a purple? So Dom's already making it.
Yeah.
I think that's his goal for the match.
We'll see what they start with.
Yeah.
Practice usually does not dictate what they start with.
Obviously, I'm a bit biased towards Dom, you're a bit biased towards Akil. Let's see what happens.
I have to support the Malaysian somehow, I guess, yeah.
I mean, if I was Dom, I'd be trying for a purple, but if I was Akil, I'd definitely be throwing purple in practice. Purple hammer, change the lane enough, see if I can get Dom to
No doubt he's looking at a very experienced bowler and a very young one.
Yeah.
In this finals, it's going to be very interesting.
Maybe run us through some of Akil's recent achievements.
Yeah, so like I said, Akil went to the national juniors, the Asian juniors, and made a quite a good impact. He's also the KL International Open champion for the boys division. So he's been raking up some pretty good results this year.
What states?
He's from Penang State. And
Island guy, huh?
Yeah, Island guy. The Penang boys have been pretty impressive in the past couple of years under Adrian Dragon. So Dragon has been doing quite a good job developing athletes there. I think the men's in the under 21, I think the strongest state for the boys is still Penang.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're pretty solid too. In our Malaysian games, I say the Sukma has always been a platform where we look at athletes, and they are being very, very good.
I mean, I was always pretty strong mentally, but if I was 18 and I was going to bowl against Dom, he finished 20 one of the only PBA Triple Crown winners. World champion in 2013, US Open champion 2018, 2022 won the Tournament of Champion. He has 10 titles. He's one of 9 people ever to win the Triple Crown.
Yep.
To take him down would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
For sure. And we all know he's very knowledgeable, very talented.
He's a strong competitor.
For sure.
Very hard. And he seems like
Loves it. I'm being told by Jackson I need to move closer.
yeah.
Hopefully you can hear me better. Jackson, probably one of the best tournaments hosts. Pretty amazing here. Kuching.
Sarawak has always been, East Malaysia has always been pretty good in hospitality. So that's part of the fun coming to Sarawak. Once again, the World Youth in 2026 will be in Sarawak, so
great.
A little bit of promotion for teams all around the world. They have a chance to come next year to compete in the World Youth. Yeah.
Prepare yourself for some chili. The food is phenomenal, honestly. I love Asian food, but this is... Sorry Singapore, sorry Hong Kong, but this is the best Asian food I've ever tasted. It's really, really good.
Don't say Singapore, they really like the comparison to Malaysia.
Too bad. They just got it.
Thank you very much.
Alright, here we go. The match is about to start. It's going to be a one game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Last man standing.
One game for the I hope it's super high score. What was the other final yesterday?
Oh yeah, the scores were pretty high. Let's make the scores like the under 13 girls division champion. 211. Boys 14 to 16 was 250 average. So it has been a really high scoring tournament.
Watching the 3DU final.
The 3DU final,
It was insane. The semi-final, they both had the front 7 or front 8 strikes to start. Really, really cool. And then I understand the I don't want to call him a boy, but the young guy that won the 3DU is actually in the para tournament too in KL.
3DU?
Yeah.
Marcos?
I'll pull up the name. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Marcos. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Marcos Cheng is one of our bowlers in the para division. Yeah. So he actually won. We had the Asian para championships last 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was actually a gold medalist. So he won doubles gold. Mohammad Akil starts loud with a strike.
Got the music going. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah, the what's his name? Sorry, the one that won yesterday.
Marcos.
Marcos. If you watch the first 4 steps or so of his approach and his swing,
Not,
Ooh.
can't hear.
his technique looks exactly like Jason Couch.
Ah.
Pretty cool. Very, very cool. Alright, strike to start.
That's a good start. That's the start that we want to watch. High scoring finals. Actually, Marcos is a right-hander bowler.
Lefty.
No, when he started, he was right-handed.
Oh, really?
And the Sarawak coaches had to change him to left-hander because of his handicap.
Right, yeah.
So that's why they changed him, and he became a really good bowler. And he's
Okay.
competing with the other youths as well. So, yeah, he's moving. He's coming up places.
I noticed it's his one leg, right? Okay. Right leg, I think? Yeah, exactly. It was pretty impressive to watch. He has great ball roll, so yeah. Dom off to an early double. Let's see if Akil can keep pace.
Yeah, so Akil has been bowling, like I said, quite impressive recently, and he's holding the shots. He's making good good releases and good shots as he moves. Pressure doesn't really get to him. So that's pretty impressive. Being such a, you usually don't see that until
Like what you said there is exactly what I saw from him. What I've noticed is it just looked like another game to him.
yeah.
It's very cool. It's very rare you find athletes like that. You know, you have some that have phenomenal physical ability or whatever, or they have a special ball roll trick, but they
Yeah.
might not have it mentally.
Correct.
He seems to be almost a complete package, which is cool.
And he makes the shots under pressure. That's very rare to find, even in Malaysia with the numbers we have.
Makes your job easy.
Oh, yes. 10 of those, I don't need to work.
Exactly. It seems he's throwing, I think it's the High Road 40, the bowling ball he's throwing. I don't know.
Yeah, the color
The
might,
new storm balls.
yeah, with the lightings, the colors
Yeah, it's
usually
difficult.
plays around a bit. He's matching the strike.
The reason I mentioned that is that's quite a high RP ball, but it's got quite a weak cover on it too. So people always think long pattern, high volume, I need the strongest bowling ball. Not always the case.
Well, the matchup is the most important thing. Some coaches get caught in that. Yeah, having too much oil, bringing too strong a ball.
Abralon pad.
Yeah.
It's not always your friend.
Dominic is going.
So he's using the same strategy he used for 2 years ago. And this morning, I think his first 300 he bowled this morning was with this same ball. Brunswick Command or Combat, it's one of the new ones. And then he used it for basically all 8 games today after he travelled in Perth.
Oh, okay.
So it's still the same strategy.
Yeah, but when Dom gets in the groove, it's every shot there. Yeah.
Exactly. Fun to watch as well. Not fun to bowl against. I've had to bowl against him before, but we were laughing this morning with his, I think the first 300 he bowled. The second. I said to him, that's the biggest your pocket's been all year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's had really good ball reaction today.
Yeah, he was saying all season he's not done 300. And he
Yeah,
does 300, two
exactly.
300s in the final round of today's event.
I think it's the Luxor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Luxor makes him strike. Alright, so Dom with the front 4, Akil front 3, stepping up in frame 4. Let's see. 18 years old.
Yeah, they're fighting for 20,000. That's a good push to bring that.
Like what I see from this kid. It's pretty relaxed.
So 4 in a row for both Muhammad Akil and Dominic Barrett.
Is this the coach next to him there?
Yeah, that's Adrian Dragon. So he's been doing a pretty good job in Penang. Like I said, the boys are really strong. They are the team to beat in Malaysia now as a team. So
I see him at a few tournaments, yeah. But only this week really I've spent some time with him, getting to know him a bit too. That's cool.
I think the good part about Malaysia is that we have these type of coaches in the state level that are so passionate.
Exactly.
And they just create bowlers for us.
Yeah.
It makes our job so much easier. Yeah.
For example, this obviously I've seen Jackson around at tournaments a few years ago, right?
Right.
But this week's the first time I've gotten to know him. And
Oh,
you can
okay.
tell, like, when he talks about bowling and his bowlers, he talks about his bowlers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He takes pride in what he's doing, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's rare to find proprietors and people like that.
So that's why I say in Malaysia we're really lucky that
Yeah.
a couple of bowling centers that we have in Malaysia that are really development oriented.
Sure.
I would say.
Yeah.
So like Penang, we have Dragon there.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Fong and Sunway
Fong,
Megalanes.
yeah, exactly.
Uh,
The
we have
same. He talks about
Jackson-
his bowlers.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
which is cool. Yeah,
well,
very,
Fong
very
was
cool.
our assistant coach for many
Yeah,
years.
yeah. They coached together, right?
Yeah, they
Jackson
coached
and
together.
Fong,
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they were all in the national setup before. So that's something really, really good for
sure.
us. Yeah.
It's quite funny. So my boss, Bill
Yeah.
Hoffman, he was coached by, I forget his name now, Mo Pinal.
Oh, okay.
And my coach, Paul Pasecki, when I was growing up, was also taught by Mo Pinal.
Oh, okay.
So we had very similar.
Right.
Our coaches used to swear at us a little bit. They were a little bit rough.
Right.
But they were very passionate. The
Yeah.
same thing. Yeah. My boy.
Well,
is-
Mo is a legend. In
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, he's a
exactly.
legend in the bowling arena. So
Exactly. So we were almost in bowling wise. Bill and I were raised very similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the culture helps. You know, like in Malaysia, like I said, it just follows, and then it's
amazing,
easy.
actually,
It's easy for the athletes and the coaches to understand each other.
Your advantage also is because of the athlete pool. It's fit in all.
Yeah, it
Or
fits
you
in all.
don't.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Yeah.
But it took 30 years to be where we are today.
Exactly.
It all started in the 90s when Sid Allen
Yeah.
was here. So yeah, the development program started then, and it just took off. Yeah.
It looks like Dom's won that one a little bit more than he wanted to. Got on top of the ball a little bit flat 10. Not impressed with himself, as you can tell, but let's see. Sometimes, I don't know, the last 3 years or so, obviously we all get a little bit older, whatever. Sometimes Dom gets a little bit in front of the ball with his shoulder,
Ah, okay.
and he ends up on top of the ball, and it has that ball roll where it doesn't want to go through the pins. He's aware of it though.
But that's part of bowling. I mean, the repetition of the shots is so important, especially with the lane conditions now changing.
Yeah.
Maybe frame by frame, and you just have to repeat your shots in order to make have a good look at what you're doing, how the ball's reacting.
I'll say one thing though, like obviously coaching, and before I stopped, the trend was already there, bowling against two-handers.
Right.
It's quite difficult when their ball's going through the pins the correct way to beat them.
Right.
It becomes very difficult. Their ball does, in inverted commas, the right thing almost every shot. Like that, skid, roll.
Right.
So sometimes yours feels like it's going hook, skid,
And then doing something,
yeah,
you're doing
exactly.
something funny.
Yeah, it's not going in the right direction, right? So you see the thumb hole, all of a sudden it's on your PAP earlier than it was 2 shots ago.
Right.
And you can't always explain why. But their ball always clears the front, slows down in the right place, goes through the pins the right way. Yeah. It's sometimes disheartening, but that's the truth.
Well, that's part of the game. I mean,
That's sport, full
Yep.
stop right now. Every sport's the same, right?
every sport's the same. It has to evolve.
Yeah, evolve.
It has to change.
People are getting stronger, equipment's getting better. Any contact sport, people are stronger, faster, they accelerate harder. Any technical sport, they hit the ball further, faster, more spin.
Right. Yeah. Just look at the records.
Yeah.
It gets broken
Exactly.
every now and then. So people are improving as it
Exactly.
evolves to better technique.
Yeah, for sure.
Sports science plays a very big role. That's solid
Great
there.
shot, great shot. On track for 300 here. Don't want to jinx him, but it looks like it. Ball reaction's really good.
Now you did it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But both of them are making really great shots in these finals.
So he has a good example of Dom. So he's gone through his process at the ball return.
Yeah.
Hand on the ball, set up, same movement every time, breath, go.
Yeah.
Doesn't spend too much time on the approach.
Yeah, as we were
Great shot.
discussing earlier, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
some bowlers spend too much time
Too much time.
and just get too
And-
tense. Yeah.
and gets tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. See here, he's doing all the thinking, how he wants to let the ball go. I think it's a good example for younger athletes.
Yeah. Dom's always a good example to use
Sure.
in a lot of sense, not only in the bowling sense, in the way he handles
Mental,
off the lanes.
Yeah, off the lanes.
Yeah,
exactly.
how he handles the fans,
Yeah,
the supports. He's always had time for them. He always talks to them.
Yeah.
He is one of the better pros that you can engage
Exactly. He's seeing someone moving in the crowd there, though, to his left. He's asked them to keep still. Or whoever's in the orange jacket, I think. Orange jackets. Malaysia national team, maybe?
Chances are high.
Could be.
Chances could be very high.
Tomo's also asking, from Japan, asking them to stop moving.
Yeah.
Now it's tough.
Now it's going to be...
What, 250 for Dom, max.
Yep.
260? 250. 260.
260?
260.
Yeah. Yeah, so
Can't tell.
Dom is really relaxed when he bowls. He just lets go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say something. Obviously, I know him a bit more personally. He is extremely critical of himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. If you follow other sports where there's British athletes, like from England or whatever, they extremely critical of themselves if they make mistakes. Or,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So sometimes
Well, it
can
doesn't
be-
show.
Yeah, exactly. So two things generally happen. Either those athletes become really focused, really, what do you call it? Like they reach the pinnacle of the
Right,
sport,
right.
or they destroy themselves.
Right. Yeah, I mean, in order to be one of the top in the world, you have to be
Yeah,
at some level being critical
critical,
of yourself.
exactly. Reflect and improve.
Yeah.
Oh, he's lucky the temple
Yeah,
fell
he
over
got-
there. Yeah.
He got lucky in that one.
He's a little bit shorter, sharper in the swing there. I don't know if you saw. He hit up on it a
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah, more steep, as we'd say.
But that's when, sometimes when someone opens a little bit of
Yep.
room,
Yep.
and then you get a little
You're
bit relaxed,
For sure.
and then you almost get to pay for it. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You go from relaxed to not very
Yeah.
quickly.
So that's the part that I think a lot of bowlers have to learn, and they learn it through experience.
Mm-hmm.
And the young ones usually tend to have that. They relax a little bit when it gets not so tense. Yeah, and then they make mistakes that cost them a lot.
One thing I see about this kid, Akil, is for younger athletes, he has a really good trigger movement. If you watch the start of his approach, the way he sets his timing, it's the same every
Yeah.
shot, the way he starts the approach. Where you see some athletes, one shot, they start very fast, the ball gets into the swing differently shot to shot. He's repeating his trigger exactly the same every frame, which is why he repeats so well.
That's another good point about the trigger when they start their motion.
Yeah.
Because I've been talking to Holloway for some time. When Jane was struggling a couple of years
Yep,
back.
yep.
Just 2-3 years back,
Yep.
she wasn't doing that well, and it was just that trigger. And Holloway was telling us, it's just that. She just need
Yep.
that. Just need that. And
Exactly.
all of a sudden, she's
Boom.
player of the year.
Yep.
And then she's just killing it.
She's one of my favorite athletes to
Oh,
watch.
yeah, she's
Honestly,
really.
like when she came to Europe, I think it was she actually beat Dom 2 finals in a row, San Marino and then in Germany, back to back, right?
yes.
She's one of my favorite bowlers to watch. It's just incredible. Like she throws it so straight, which
Yeah.
for a lot of players is a problem mentally.
Yeah.
She
But
doesn't
she's
care.
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't care. She just beats you. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah.
Yeah,
She just beats you.
beats
yeah.
you. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's the Sinley Jane we know.
Yeah. Sometimes it rolls out. Sometimes it's going too long. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's cool. And super humble too when she's doing it.
Oh yeah.
Beats you while smiling at you. Thanks.
And I don't know whether that adds to the frustration.
It adds to the
yeah,
frustration.
it adds
Trust
to
me.
it.
Trust
yeah.
me, it does.
Well, Dom needs a strike here to pretty much gain a game.
That slowed him down a little.
Yeah. So he needs to do some chasing here, I think.
Dom strikes out for what's that? 259, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Which means a kill has to strike first shot,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is it?
And he
Sorry,
had
is
a
it?
double if
Yeah. We
Well, if-
apologize. The scoring again, it's like Excel based, so yeah.
yeah. If Dom strikes out, he has to go double. Yeah. So That's easier to,
Yeah, there we
to
go.
figure, yeah. Ooh,
It's not going to enjoy that one. Looks like your horse is winning the race, Mara.
it looks like it. Well, it's not easy to beat a Malaysian on home ground. That's one thing. And it's easy when you have like 40, 50, or maybe 80 Malaysians bowling in this tournament.
Exactly.
For a Malaysian to be up there.
Law of big numbers. Exactly.
So this is pretty much done deal, I guess.
How many coaches did you have here this week?
How many coaches do we have
Yeah.
here? In what,
Let's
for the
say-
national squad? Or
No, across, like state, everything. Or,
Wow.
or you wouldn't know the number.
I wouldn't know the number.
20? Or more?
At least.
At least, yeah.
At least.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, at least. At least. So he needs to strike out to have any chance.
There it is. That's what he's looking for the whole match.
Yep. It's just is it a little too late?
Too late, I think. Yeah. Unless a kill opens, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't see that really happening.
That is when you call, you don't have enough frames left in the game to do much damage. Yeah. So this 18-year-old kid is really knocking on the door. We have to take note now.
So Dom strikes out for 248, I believe.
248, yeah.
So a kill still needs a mark, I think.
Still needs to mark,
Yeah.
As I said,
30, 60, 90,
Yeah.
120, 150, 170.
and it's 248.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 248. And at least a mark.
At least a
Like,
mark, yeah. Sorry, you all just heard my amazing math skills live.
Our math skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot Dom Z. Dom Barrett wave, baby. Let's go.
Yes, go. That's it. I've done my job.
Tape off. He does not look like a happy man.
But he did make Akil have to work for it. He needs to have Akil work hard for that. So
Yep.
he's not giving in just yet.
So if a kill gets 9 spare strike, he only bowls 246. Doesn't he?
9 spare.
Or does he bowl 256?
No, but the 9's not added, so he'll get 18 points here if he gets a 9. 18 will put him at 246.
He just needs a mark.
Yeah, he needs a mark. Yeah. Oh,
What we got? What we got?
now this is tricky. This is gonna be tricky.
Goodness, that's
He
not what
needs
I would
to
want
mark,
to be shooting.
yeah.
Oh my
So
word.
this is gonna be tricky.
Oh, the coach is calling him over.
Yep.
What do you think, Mara? Is that good or bad move? Surely he knows how to make the spare.
He should know how to make the spare.
I don't know about that.
I would. But well, Holloway taught me another thing one time. You know,
Yeah.
it goes like when you come to down a shot like something like that, where you need to under pressure, you need to make a shot. The coach takes control.
Yeah, it makes you think for the player.
You think for
Yeah,
the
yeah, I
player.
understand.
So it may be good, but
Yeah,
like I
can
said,
be, can be. Yeah.
but the player has to like have 100% trust in the
Trust
coach.
in the coach,
yeah.
exactly. You take over the
And just do what the coach
Yeah.
says.
cognition, we call it.
Right,
Right. You
right,
think for
right.
them. Yeah.
But this is no matter how is you know where to throw it, but the pins may not want to
For
go
sure.
the way you want it. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting.
I wouldn't want to be shooting this right now. For sure not.
We got it.
Easy. This
We
kid,
got it,
this
man.
kid's got the bottle, huh? He's cool.
Yep.
So I guess we'll see him in Hong Kong, huh?
One day.
One day.
One day.
Okay. Not at the end of the year.
Yeah. One day.
I'm just trying to get you in trouble, don't I?
But I mean, this guy is really knocking on the door.
So what does he need? 6?
He needs 6.
6 to win.
6 to win.
He just got 6. So can he get less?
Well, you never know. Let's see, this is going to be a interesting shot again.
Oh, he grabbed it.
It's enough to do the job.
Good job, kid. Youngest winner ever? Possibly.
Possibly.
18?
For the Sarawak Open.
Yeah, that's what I
for
mean.
the Sarawak Open,
For sure.
For sure.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Tomsy won't mind that, I'm sure.
Yeah. So 253 to a 248.
Yeah.
Yep. Muhammad Akil wins.
To be
the
honest,
Sarawak Open.
Dom said he would need at least what to win?
He needed at least 250.
250, and he didn't bowl it, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so he knows what he needs.
Yeah, for sure.
And the champion, Muhammad Akil bin Faisal.
So it's a really good championship, I think.
Oh, it's a Marvel. What is that thing? Marvel. It's the same, almost the same color as that. High Road. 14.
Can't tell.
One of the new Marvel balls. I guess it's an OEM. I haven't seen that. That's cool. I like stories like that. Now Dom can complain about two-handers with wrist guards. Not only two.
Yeah. Now you can add the wrist guards to the faction.
Add the wrist guards, exactly.
Now two-handers are going to start a new trend, bringing wrist guards into the game. So that's something for a certain governing body to look at. Wrist guards for two-handers, where it affects the shot.
They're just setting up the stage up for the prize giving.
Yes. So yeah, this year's Sarawak Open, very high scoring, and I think you've been here the whole week. So what do you think about the championship? I mean, in terms of the competition.
To summarize,
Yeah.
high scoring, great hospitality, young winner. That's always good to see.
Always good to see. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you haven't been to this tournament or to Kuching, stop by. Make it, add it to your calendar for next year for sure. It's a great tournament. You'll be looked after. Great food, great bowling alley. Top 3 bowling alley I've ever been to. Yeah. Definitely.
I think I think the youth side, like I said, in Malaysia, if you come for the youth divisions, it's going to be very, very, very tough because you'll have the Singapore's youths here. So Malaysia and Singapore, when you compete in the youth divisions, it's going to be tough. You know that there are numbers here. You know that the bowlers are of certain caliber.
Let's call it. Yeah, for sure.
So I think, to me, if there's any national teams, national youth teams especially, this is where the competition is going to be. And it's going to be tough to beat these kids here.
Yeah, for sure. I think next year, we've got the World Youth here. When is that?
The World Youth will be here in June, end of June. So that's going to be another interesting tournament. And I think that they're more than well capable of hosting the World Championships.
No problem. Yeah, for sure.
So again, the sponsors are what we need, and one good thing about the Sarawak side is that the government has put in a lot of efforts to support sports in the state.
Really? Okay.
Oh yes, they put in a lot of money, a lot of grants and incentives for associations like the Sarawak Association to host international events.
Wow.
And they really welcome visitors to come. So that is something that we hope to see more states in the country actually do that. And it's always tough to host an event when there's no support from the government.
Of course, yeah.
And with this type of support, you just know they're going to do a good job.
Of course,
yeah.
I think, honestly, obviously I love Malaysia, I love KL, but this is my first time Sarawak side. It's incredible. The people are amazing. I keep talking about the food. I'm a food guy. I love food.
Yeah,
Bowling Alley is amazing. Jackson, Hussein, Jackie, incredible team here looking after the athletes. Rose at the counter. Great tournament. You guys did a great job. Send your kids here. They'll be looked after. Different divisions to bowl.
yeah, many divisions to bowl.
Many divisions.
So you have all the age groups. It's very different. Yeah. So the next up in Malaysia is the All Stars coming in December.
Fung.
Yep, at Sunway Megalanes, and that's going to be another big event for the youth. So we'll be focusing a lot on the youth tournaments. Those are the parts where I think the future of bowling is what's more important now.
Exactly.
So they're getting ready for the tournaments. Got it. So, well, Francois, thanks for being my partner in crime.
Yeah, been a pleasure, Mara.
Yep. So we'll see you around.
We'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Yep,
100%.
definitely. Well, thank you and
Thank
see
you,
you,
everybody.
everybody.
See ya.
Have fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we shall now proceed with the prize presentation. For the subdivision U13 girls. Can we have all the winners please come forward? And to give away the prizes, we would like to invite the acting CEO of Sarawak Sports Corporation and also Director of Sarawak State Sports Council, Yang Besar Tuan Khairul Nizam bin Moshidi. The third position won by Anissa Sofia Razali binti Abdul Rahman from Sukma Wilayah Persekutuan, Malaysia. Second position won by Itzel Yip Yun Zi from Agape Bowling, Singapore. And the champion for the under 13 girls, Nur Fathi Fatiha binti Muhammad Zakri from Abbas Sarawak, Malaysia. Congratulations to all the winners. And now we shall proceed for the U13 boys. The third position won by Leong Chun Yu Ethan from Hong Kong. Second position won by Muhammad Ihsan bin Muhammad Irwan from Penang, PTB PB, MMBC, Malaysia. And the champion won by Muhammad Imran bin Azmi from Sukma Wilayah Persekutuan, Malaysia. Congratulations to all the winners. And now we shall proceed with the 14-16 girls. The third position won by Sarah Hee Yi Fang from Bio Bowling Academy, Singapore. Second position won by Balkis Nurdini binti Muhammad Cairo, Sukma Wilayah Persekutuan, Malaysia. And the champion won by Adriana Ramiza binti Ramulo from Abbas Sarawak, Malaysia. Congratulations to all the winners. And now we shall proceed with 14-16 boys. The third position won by Muhammad Ashraf bin Ahmad Shukri, Abbas Sarawak, Malaysia. Second position won by Ethan Damien Goh Chen Ming, National Youth of Malaysia. And the champion won by Muhammad Danish bin Mahmud, Sukma Wilayah Persekutuan, Malaysia. Congratulations to all the winners and thank you Yang Berusaha Tuan Khairul Izam. And now, prize presentation for the 17-19 girls. And here we would like to invite Yang Berusaha Encik Awangku Adi Azwan bin Awangku Bohasan to present the prizes to the winners. Second position won by Claudia Kumang Anak Jackson from Abas Sarawak. And the champion won by Adilia Nur binti Irwan Shazali, Podium Malaysia. Congratulations to the winners. And now for the 17-19 boys. Third position won by Muhammad Daniel bin Abu Sama from Podium Malaysia. Second position Amin Zulkarnain bin Zulkifli, Sukma Wilayah Persekutuan, Malaysia. And the champion, Aiden Kam Zi Ying from Bowling is Science, Singapore. And now we proceed with the 2022 girls. The third position won by Anis Hanani binti Romzi, the National Youth, Malaysia. Second position won by Adania Muhammad Rezwan, Podium Malaysia. And the champion, Nur Hazira binti Ramli, Podium Malaysia. Congratulations to all the winners. And now we shall proceed with 2022 boys. Once again, we invite Yang Berusaha Encik Awangku Adi Azwan to present the prizes to 2022 boys. The third position won by Marcos Chang Hao Hong from Abas Sarawak, PTB PNS, Malaysia. Second position won by Chen Shaohua from Chinese Taipei. And the champion, won by Megat Zakro Haikal bin Megat Zairuddin from F&D Empire, Malaysia. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you Yang Berusaha Encik Awangku, Adik Azman.
We would like to invite Mr. Michael Simo to give away the prizes for the senior men, senior women division. Senior woman division. In third place, Salmia binti Moshidi. In second place, Michelle Wong. And the champion of the senior women, Datin Zarina binti Halim. Thank you. Thank you, young ladies. Moving on. Senior men.
On the third position, won by Hairon bin Awang from Sonibo, Singapore. Second position, won by Azro Azmil Ahmad from Sunway Megalanes, Malaysia. And the champion, Rick Tan Chin Hua from Agape Bowling, Singapore. Congratulations to all the winners, and we shall proceed with the 3DU division. The third position, won by Muhammad Ishira Iqbal bin Ramadan, Abbas Sarawak. Second position, won by Amin Zulkarnain bin Zulkifli, Sukma Wilayah Persekutuan. And the champion, won by Marcos Chang Hao Hong, Abbas Sarawak. Congratulations to all the winners and thank you, Mr. Mike Semmel. And now for the classified master division. And here we would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Najib Abdullah to present the awards to the winners. The third position won by Nguyen Pok Gia Dang from Vietnam People's Public Society Security. Second position won by Matthew Ong Zi Meng from Sunway Megalanes, Malaysia. And the champion won by Melvin Gilbert Gimang Anak Tinggal, Abbas Sarawak, Hero Bowling. Congratulations to all the winners and thank you Yang Berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Najib Abdullah. And now, for the Open Masters, Sarawak International Open 10-pin Bowling Championship. And here we would like to invite Yang Berhormat Senator Dato' Ahmad bin Dato' Sri Haji Ibrahim to present the awards to the winners together with all distinguished guests. The third position won by Ryo Fukumitsu from Japan. The second position won by Dominic Barrett from England. And before that, on the fourth position, won by Ahmad Muaz bin Muhammad Fiso from Malaysia. and the Sarawak International Open 10-pin Bowling Championship. The champion, Muhammad Akil bin Faizal from Malaysia. Congratulations. And that's to all the winners, and that's conclude the Sarawak International Open Bowling Championship. And now we would like to invite our distinguished guests, all media invited guests, to proceed to the press conference launch. As for the rest of the bowlers and team managers, coaches, you're invited to enjoy the meal at our cafe, which is at the upstairs.